It's Graham here again with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for about 3 years, putting in some really solid foundations, and we're now building our economy to strengthen our currency, both in liquidity and value, for the benefit of all our citizens. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly, and I'll be heading over to Facebook in a moment. But before I go, who can be a citizen of the United States of the world, which is what we are? And because we are that, literally anyone can become a citizen. All you have to do is prove you're a real person and have a positive mental attitude, a willingness to share love and abundance, and you'll be welcomed with open arms. It doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter how tall you are, how fat you are, how old you are, how young you are. Well, it does, yeah. You've got to be over the legal age, usually 18. But other than that, everybody we just see as exactly the same, just as a human being. Doesn't matter what gender, color, class, creed, whatever. All are just classed as human beings, and we recognize that every human being is unique, has something unique to offer our community, and therefore is of equal value to every other member of our community. It's what we class as a non-separatist organization. We don't separate people for any reason. They're all just part of one big family of humanity, all linked together. I see we have people in the chat already, and we've got Lewis in YouTube from Portugal, and then we've got a few people in from Facebook. So I'm going to head over to Facebook right now. That's where we see most of the comments, and that's where I can see who the people are that are commenting. I'm going to turn my speakers off so we don't get any feedback. And then I'll be looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group on the 20th. I think we're on the 20th. Yeah, 20th today. And we've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA, and Bozina from Edinburgh, capital of Scotland. And we got Norman in from Doncaster, UK. We will start pretty promptly in a minute or two with a short prayer. That is to help us find true happiness in life. You can't buy that. No matter how much money you've got, you won't necessarily be happy. There are people with pots of money, more than they can ever spend, and they're still not happy. They're searching for something else. What is it I need? What else? Do I need more houses, more cars, more shoes? What, you know? And the only way to get rid of that craving for something else is to get that contentment within, that pure joy, and that comes from loving service to others. And the great thing about that is once you adopt that as your goal and you go about your way of life in loving service to others, not only will you find that happiness and you'll be making other people happy, but also all those things that you wanted materially will start flowing to you. You won't have to chase them. They'll just suddenly start moving towards you and ready for you to just accept. Okay. So that's what our little prayer is about. We've got Richard in from Devon, not far from me. I'm in Cornwall in the UK. Right. So we'll get started right now. Get you the updates, and then you can go your merry way and enjoy the rest of your day. It's been a bit mixed here today. Well, the morning was very wet and windy, but then the sun came out, but the sun seems to have disappeared a bit again now. However, let's have our little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. Through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service, and through service, attract into their life true happiness and everything they want and need. Amen. And we also have a little affirmation to help us with the non-separatist ideology we have, where we just see everybody as a human being, regardless of any of the superficial differences that people tend to pigeonhole people into. And that goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Um, Today, Devyani is back, and we've been working on I say we, I get involved, but not very much. Um, Certainly not on the technical aspects, but we've been working on the exchange, and we'll be continuing to work on it tomorrow. There have been one or two other little things that changes that have been made in the login ads. I think be beneficial. It will enable people to delete ads, and also the pagination wasn't working correctly. If you had a lot of adverts, you couldn't get to beyond the first 10. And if 5 of those perhaps were, or 6 or 7 maybe, were old adverts that you no longer wanted to continue with, you might have several adverts running, but you could only see 3 of them. So we, we've been sorting that out as well. I did get in touch with ROI Tips. I've made some suggestions to them to see if we can improve the cost per lead and get that campaign finally running properly and getting some leads in at viable prices. But I haven't heard back from them. So those are the 2 main things we're on at the moment. I have also been trying to get a video together for Binance, who want another video. They keep asking for more videos, trying to prove that I am a real person and it is my account. It's frustrating and time consuming, but hopefully I'll get this video sorted by tomorrow, and they'll accept this as whatever it is they need. We've put in, I think this will be our 4th attempt at getting over this confirmation, or whatever you want to call it. You know, they've accepted my ID and my residency and all these other things, you know, and yet they still want this and everything I submit, which is as much as I can put together in the format that they want. I mean, there's some things they ask for which just don't exist. You know, how can you provide something that's not there? However, hopefully, this last attempt, which I'll get finished tomorrow, will get us there. Once we get these current things sorted out, we'll be on to the Fun Miracles, and we'll be on to the Weezer token, getting that to the Binance Smart Chain and improving the liquidity and value of that, which of course will enhance again our sister site, Multiply Weezer, and get that moving in the right direction again. Um, I've also made time. I did get some time to get into paying more secondary stakes out. Um, I've not by a long way not finished them, but we are progressing. Probably probably got half of them done by now, I think. So if I can get a bit done every day, we'll get them all completed. Hopefully by the end of the week. I did also send a message out into the members' inboxes in the internal messaging saying that I'm going to stop taking new people into the stable and secondary stake until we do get that automation done. It would be silly to just have more people coming in and making it even more difficult to get everybody paid. So um, I'm hoping that won't last very long. I'm hoping we can get everything automated and done pretty quickly. But um, if we can't, I don't want a lot of people, a lot more coming in because we're already bogged down with the numbers. Um, it is, however, very rewarding to pay people, and especially when you get a message coming back. I mean, there was a guy, I think he only got about 300, uh, something over $300, but um, he has had a stroke and he's in hospital and he needed the money and he's so grateful for that money. $300 in the UK wouldn't get you a bacon sandwich and a sticking plaster, you know. But that's a bit of an exaggeration. Um, but certainly, in some countries, it's a significant amount of money, and that's the great thing about We Share Abundance. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, what can you do with $10? What can you do with the-" you know?" But it's a lot of money to some people. Some people are only making $1,000 a year or less in some of the members we've got. You know, $1,000 a year or less. That's $20 a week working full time. So $10 to those people is a real boost to their standard of living. It's helpful. And of course, $10 is a minimum. There is no ceiling on the withdrawals that you can make, but you've got to put a little bit of love and service out there to help a few people to increase your withdrawals. We've got people that are withdrawing. I think the biggest withdrawal I saw was about $60. So we've got people now that are on $60 withdrawals, and uh, there will be people gradually that are building that up and up and up and up beyond that level. And once again, it's where you live and what your situation is. But even to me, $50 or $60 is a useful boost to to my income, and that's in the UK here, which is a pretty costly place to live. Um, $50 or $60 in Suriname is a month's groceries. In the Philippines, in Bangladesh, Nigeria, it's a lot of money. So don't belittle what we have, and be gracious and help as many people as you can start getting those withdrawals. Okay, we have also Andrew in from New Zealand, where it will be We're on here Wednesday, Thursday morning uh, for Andrew. So good morning. And of course, wherever you're from, you're very welcome. Um, and just hello, that covers everything, doesn't it? Because we have a lot of people that will be watching the replays as well. You're very welcome as people that can make it live. But it's lovely to see the live people here as well. I think that pretty much covers what I've got for you. I do have some numbers while I have a think and see if there's any questions come in, and then I'll check in the Melon app and see what's going on there. And we had a net increase of 6 in our registered members to 40,484. That simply means we had 6 more registrations than the people we removed because they're not logged in for a couple of months. We always have people we take out on that basis every day. But we had an increase of 36 in our active members to 4,592. These are people that are logging in usually every day, but certainly at least half the available days in the month is what is required to be an active member. Why do people log in more than half the day? Because every day that you log in, we give you free tokens, free currency of our currency. And that goes into your shareholder wallet and it builds that reserve of income for you that you can then build your withdrawals from that balance. It's like a bank balance that you can keep building so that you've always got enough money to keep withdrawing out as much as you choose through your own efforts. Multiply Visa, oh yeah, there is a change, sorry. We had one new email verified member, but no change in anything else for Multiply Visa. We're not really going to see a lot of activity there until we can get those Visa tokens sorted out and stabilized, liquid, and increasing in value. Let's have a look in the app and see if we've got more people in from Twitch or YouTube. I did mention right at the beginning that Lewis is in as normal from Portugal. And that looks like it's all there. Nothing else to add business-wise, except for the fact that at 9 p.m. London time today, Avazu have their Wednesday live cast. And let me tell you what it says. It says, we're launching the free weekly games with even bigger prizes to boost the excitement for our new members. You heard it right, we supercharged the prize board just for you. Mark your calendars for our live midweek update call Wednesday, September the 20th at 4 p.m. New York time, which, as I say, is 9 p.m. London time. And where the game begins on the live call, it's a very, very special surprise. We're going to have some fun. So I'm not quite sure what he's got planned there, but if you're on that call, you'll know what's going on. There's something about the top 5 highest players in the launch game. Presumably, you're going to spin the wheel while you're on the live event. If you're in the top 5, you'll get a bunch of free entries. They have this competition as well for naming the mascot that they have. And the winner gets 10,000 company shares. They may be worth a lot, they may be worth nothing. I've not got a clue. But anyway, 10,000 company shares is a lot of shares. I don't know how many the Avazu company has issued. If they've got 10,000 to give away, they must have They must have a lot of issued shares, I would have thought. And then, of course, there is the $50 million pool, which I've also been doing a bit more work on. Um, I I will hopefully by tomorrow get information out on a solo ad for that if you want to take part in it. Mm, And there may be one or two other things that we could do as a co-op. Um, I don't know what kind of response we'll get. I've no idea. I've never run a campaign for anything similar to this. Um, and it's a shot in the dark, really. Um, but if we get some response, it'll be good, and we can do it again. And if we get no response, well, it's okay. We gave it a go. That's all we can do with it. But if you log into your dashboard with Amazon and you click on, there is a um, thing in the top right. It's not very prominent, but it is there. Latest messages or something. It says, let me check for you. Uh, well, it just says view message. It's a green button at the top right. And if you click on that, it gives you all the information and also the links to watch the live cast on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, or Twitch. So that's at 9 o'clock. Let me get back to Facebook. Um, Nothing else there, and nothing else in the app. That's it, folks. That's all for today. Um, Uruguay looked like they might be giving Italy a shock in the Rugby World Cup. I did see the score at half time. Was 17-7 in favour of Uruguay. Um, but Italy came back strong in the second half and scored 5 tries, I think, in the second half, all converted to put that game to bed and get their bonus point. Um, all they've got to do now is beat New Zealand and um, and France to top the group. That's all. Okay. So that's it from me. Um, I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Hopefully, we'll have some news from ROI tips and Facebook. We'll be starting to see some stuff coming through there. We'll know a bit closer how we're getting on with the exchange page for We Share Abundance to get that link between the blockchain and our members area with the guaranteed conversion at no fees for you. So every day we get a bit closer to what we're doing and where we're going, and hopefully I'll be able to get finance sorted out tomorrow and also get more people from the secondary staking paid, see how many of those we can get done. It's just ongoing, and we'll get it all done as quickly as we possibly can. Until tomorrow, God bless you all. I love you all. Thank you for being We Share Abundance. Without you, we don't exist. And the future is still looking really, really good. I'm really pleased with how things are going. I'd love them to happen fast, but slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? As the tortoise said to the hare. So that's it from me. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you later, alligator. Let's all sing in a wild crocodile. No. Yeah. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah. It